started back gambling. Bullets left him stuck, looking like a mannequin. Shoot up the park, somebody better call the ambulance. I got this thing, she in the scene, yeah, Gremlin. She in the scene, yeah, Gremlin. Bullets left him stuck, don't call the ambulance.
Y'all hear that? That is Ferragamo, the name of that track. Throw Me in the Grave in the Ferragamo. That's Lil Joey music that you just heard. He is our feature artist for our independent music artist segment of Spicy Saucy Savage, the podcast. Lil Joey music, you find him on all your favorite social media platforms. That song, Ferragamo, is also available on all your favorite music platforms. Okay, I am that girl, Tony. This is my girl, Shantae Boss. And you tuned in right now to Spicy Saucy Savage, the podcast where we talk about them spicy, saucy, savage things and we highlight brand new artists and brand new music from those artists. So, once again, that's Lil Joey music. You're going to be hearing more from Lil Joey music throughout the show and ongoing throughout future shows, all right? LILJOEYMUSIC. L like Larry, B like boy, M like Mary. So that's Lil Joey Music LBM. Go to social media. I want you to go follow his page on Facebook. Follow him on Instagram.
Because he definitely got that hot shit.
Period.
He definitely
and most importantly, we support independent artists. We need you to go to his YouTube. Lil Joey is a brand new artist. He got some fire. We're going to be playing it. Lil Joey Music LBM. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Listen to what he has out there. Come talk to us on the messages out here. Right here on the screen. That's Ferragamo. Listen to Ferragamo in full. Tell us how you like it. We'll be looking out for your comments throughout the show about Lil Joey's music. We got more from him coming up in a little bit. Now, if you are an independent music artist and you want to have your music featured on this segment of Spicy Saucy Savage, it's real easy. Send us a $25 Cash App to LadyGirl3700. Take a screenshot of that Cash App. Then you shoot us an email over here, Spicy Saucy Savage Podcast. Do not put the word the. It's Spicy Saucy Savage Podcast. We need you to include that screenshot, the name of your song, your artist name, your social media handles, include your YouTube, and anything else you want us to know about you. We're going to listen to your music. We're going to take all the music that we receive over the next 30 days.
And tell them make sure that shit hot.
Yeah,
Make
computer
sure
music.
We don't want to hear
You heard my girl Shantae. Listen, y'all.
Hot. I want it hot.
You hear so far, Ferragamo. We set in the bar. When I first started this out the gate, we set the bar. So we want you to know the quality, the hearing, listening value of the volume of the music. We would need your song to be at least 128 bit rate, the same bit rate that would be required to submit to any of your music online. It's like TuneCore, Old School, Reverb Nation, anybody out there who's out there. You got to be at least 100. Have your song at least at 128 bit rate. So make sure your music is quality. It doesn't matter where you're making it. It's the finished product sound that we're looking for, because you could have a good song, but if your production is bad, we're not going to choose you to be a feature artist, because we're going to showcase your music to the world. All right? So remember, to become a featured artist on this segment, like Little Joey is, send us that Cash App, LadyGirl3700, screenshot it, send that over to an email to Spicy Saucy Savage Podcast. Let us hear what you're working with. We're going to hear what you got. See if you can knock Lil Joey out his spot over the next 30 days, all right? And on that note, we're going to get moving with the show and get into these topics. We don't know what we're talking about. So that's what the show is about. We got topics up here that have been pre-written. We have no idea. You see my good sis right here sitting here. We about to drink some Bel Air. We're going to loosen up a little bit. This is the first show. Lil Joey opened our show. But while she's doing that, we're going to talk about this pre-topic.
All right. So episode 1.
Y'all ready? Here go. Pre-topic.
Episode 1.
Episode 1 right here, y'all. Y'all right here with us. Bam! Woo! Ooh! We did that real big, right. Ooh! We did that real big. Yeah, it's okay.
We need a napkin.
That's okay. That's okay. We gonna keep it moving, okay?
Just wanted to drop,
So y'all know that pre-topic was, I have printed the pre-topic on my page. And it said, is it okay if I just want the head?
We can still talk and do this. Is it okay if you just want the head?
If you just want the head.
And
Ladies
Let's
and
talk about
gentlemen,
it.
now listen. Our podcast is not just for women. It's for men and women, males and females, all sexual orientations, everything, okay? So feel free to chime in. Now, me personally, I think it's okay if I just want the head.
Hell yeah. And he better be all right with it too.
Because sometimes guys just want head. I be hearing it in the music all the time. Who got that song? I just want the head. I don't even want to know what the pussy like. That's in somebody's song.
That's in
Who
somebody's
that?
song.
Boosie? Kodak Black?
I don't know who's.
That's in somebody's song, right?
That's my song.
Shantae said that's her song. But
Some
listen,
head.
real talk, it be like that sometimes.
Sometimes you be tired. You just want to go to sleep to it.
If your partner
Ask you for just
is
the head.
caring enough and supportive enough, maybe you can just get some head. And they don't want to get fulfilled at the same time. What y'all think?
I just want to hear. Or my opinion, what happened if your man come to you and he say he just want some head? How are y'all ladies going to react to that? Are y'all going to be mad at him, be like, oh, he didn't want your dick?
Have you ever just offered
didn't
the
want your dick
head?
sucked.
How about that? How about no, you ain't getting nothing, but you would get some head. You ever do that?
I did.
I did too.
Maybe last night. I did.
It's okay, ladies.
So we're going to talk about it.
You don't have to always satisfy your partner. It can be just about you. See, that's what we're getting at. You see what I'm saying? Men, we want y'all to know out there, we don't always feel like
Absolutely.
getting to the nitty gritty.
We
You
getting
know
a
what I'm
couple of
saying?
comments. I got a friend here on that said, but he work all day. He just might just want to get some head. He don't want to have to do no work. I totally agree.
How about that? Because y'all guys really do be doing a lot of work.
I totally agree. Let him enjoy sometime.
Okay.
You get yours too.
Maybe that could just be a little treat.
It's a turn on for me.
Oh, it's definitely a turn on for me too.
Especially the reaction.
But see, first of all, you gotta be behaving because you know what I'm saying. Like to me, that's a treat.
That is.
I don't care what nobody says. Some of y'all out here just stick it in my, put it in my mouth. No, that's a treat. Okay. To me, I don't know about anybody else, but
Shamira, I absolutely agree.
would you agree on Shamira that it's a treat?
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's nothing wrong with
She
it.
loves getting head and don't mind pleasing him if he wants head too. I agree.
Okay,
Because they
see.
deserve, especially when they deserve it, right?
Period.
When they deserve it, it's a plus.
You get that nice gift or something. Or he cooked a nice meal. Maybe he washed the dishes for you or something. Or cleaned the whole house up while you was at work. You come home, the whole house is clean, girl.
Smell like laundry
He
and
done
shit.
cleaned the house.
You better suck
Sprinkle-
that man's.
He done put some carpet fresh down. It's smelling all like roses and clean. When you come home, you ain't got to do nothing but put your feet up.
I'm
He
rubbing
done
his feet
cooked.
and sucking his.
Here, you better cater to your man.
You better.
Period. Y'all remember Beyonce and who was it? When they was Destiny's Child? I wanna cater to you. Period.
She said
Cater
period,
to your
ladies.
man. Okay? So it's okay if you just want to head. It's okay if your man just wants to head. Your man, your husband, your girlfriend, your significant other.
And the side too, don't forget them. They be all right sometimes.
The sneaky links.
Yeah, let's talk about them.
We ain't talking about sneaky links. That ain't the topic right now.
What is
Sneaky links got their own topic when we pull it out. All right? Now,
They deserve some head though.
while we playing around, we've done talked about the pre-topic for a minute. I'm about to pull a real topic right now. And I'm going to need y'all to tell me whether this is spicy, saucy, or savage.
Let's get into it.
I'm going to have to
Let me
skip
see.
this topic.
Why?
I'm going to have to skip that one. I'm sorry. Oh, this is deep, y'all. I'm going to need y'all to pull out something other than them pants y'all like to twerk in and use your brain and get into something, okay? because this topic says, what's your position on forgiveness? Y'all know we was coming like that, did you? Forgiving people for the things they've done to you. Do you think forgiveness is for the person that you're forgiving, or is forgiveness really for you? See, we got brains over here. We got more than big booties over here. All right. We philosophical.
Yeah.
We
Absolutely.
thinkers. We're college graduates. All that, right? So that's the topic.
Brains and booty.
And I'm going to chime in on this, okay? What's my position on forgiveness? Let me tell you something. You better forgive people, because people can hold you hostage from the grave. Literally. It's dead people in the ground that you haven't forgiven. And you could be going on throughout your day. When you think of what that dead person did to you, because you didn't forgive them, they done messed up your whole day. Why? Because they still have the power over you, because you haven't forgiven them. So forgiveness is important, especially if the people is not even on the earth anymore. They in their grave, they on a whole nother dimension, and you still mad. You still holding on to something in your spirit. Where you think that energy is going? That energy is going to a black mass in your body somewhere and going to cause some cancer.
I think forgiveness be for me. I need
It's
to
definitely
forgive,
for
because
me.
if not, I'm not going to let it go.
You not, and you're going to feel
not?
bad. And energy has to go somewhere. If you're not letting it out of yourself, it's inside of you. It's internalizing. Them vibrations don't go anywhere. That's bad energy. Listen, y'all don't know me. I could go so deep, but I'm going to tell you about it like this. Speak your words into a rice jar with some water in it, and speak negative words on that rice. In less than 30 days, it will be rotten. Take the same rice in another jar with water and speak positive, loving words to the rice, and the rice will not decay. All right? Test it out for yourself. These are things that I know to be truth. Forgiveness creates negativity in your own body. You have to forgive. I'm preaching to myself as the choir, because I'm mad right now at somebody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
We're going to forgive.
I got to forgive them.
We're going to forgive.
And it's ways to forgiveness, all right?
It's levels, too.
It's levels to it. Now, forgiving don't mean that you forget what they did. And guess what? Says forgiveness don't mean reconciliation.
I don't mean just because I forgive you, everything's going to go back to normal.
It's not.
No, that doesn't mean that.
And most times it can't go back to norm, sis.
After that, no.
You see what I'm saying? You forgive them so that you can have peace.
I agree.
You forgive.
I forgive from my peace. Because you already knew what you did. Regardless of what it is. You knew what you did. Mm-hmm. I'm forgiving for my peace.
Yeah.
I'm going to let bygones be bygones for my peace.
And if some of y'all don't know how to forgive, let me give you a visual. And I'm not going to tell you why this visual works. Anybody who's close to me knows that why this visual works, because it's something I did myself. Let me get some of that. All right. Here's a visual for forgiveness. Picture in your chest, there is a cell with like a iron door. Okay. Inside that door, in your heart, because your heart was broken or somebody hurt your heart, so that's where they're held up, the prisoner, because you mad at them. Open the door, look in there, name the person. More than likely, that person is sitting in there with a shackle and a